Are you ready for a good chat? Go on and tune in to the Go On Men podcast. It's your place to go with your host, David GSA Wrestling, and co-host, Ryan Iconic Shadows.
And welcome back to the Go On podcast. I am your host, David GSA Wrestling, and this is episode 13. And I am here with my co-host, Ryan.
Ryan Iconic Shadows. How's it going?
And we're talking about YouTubing and the fights that's been going on and what we think about them. Got any fingers, Ryan?
I think a point that we're going to have to make is it really fair how it's structured? Is it really fair how it's made out? So, you know, in terms of how people can view it, because at first it was just on YouTube, you didn't really have to pay.
Mm-hmm.
But then over time they changed that. It became more difficult for some people to justify really watching it for the price it is.
I don't know, though, because I paid for the original KSI versus fucking Logan. You know what I mean? And, like, it's basically the same price. The only difference is, like, I'll only watch it if it's, like, KSI. I'm not going to watch a Jake Paul fight because I think he's a fucking dipshit. And I'm not watching a Logan Paul fight, so if it's KSI, it's a different scenario. But it has to be, like, I wasn't buying that YouTuber versus TikTok bollocks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thanks for letting the UK down, Deadgy, you fucking daft cunt. I think it brings a positive light to YouTube, you know, because obviously YouTube gets badmouthed quite a bit, and obviously they say it's not mainstream as the inverted brackets, but like it brings a different thing, and it also brings a fresh eye to boxing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's also funny watching the people get knocked the fuck out. Like, it's always an added benefit. If you was going to fight a YouTuber, who would you fight?
I don't really have...
Ryan doesn't want to dig this hole. I will.
It's not really any of my interest, to be honest.
Where do you want me to start? Do you want me to start at top or bottom? Pick a number. It's 1 to 5.
Probably from the bottom.
Right. Number 5, Bryce Hall, you daft fucking cunts. You can't fight and you just started going, oh, I'm a fucking Street Fighter. You're full of shit, sit the fuck down. Number 4, Gibbsy. Gibbsy, what the fuck are you doing, man? You lost to Jake Paul because you turned into a fucking crap. The fuck, bro. Deji, number 3. Deji, if you can't win a fight, bro, come on. The fuck are you doing? Logan Paul, Floyd Mayweather carried you, you fucking useless cunt. And Jake Paul, kiss my ass. Yeah, if that goes on Twitter, I'm fucked. I'm just saying, Jake Paul, you give me a year and I'll whoop your ass everywhere. Logan, you might be 6 foot tall, same as Jake. I'll still fuck you up on 5'8". Deji, you're an inch shorter, mate. I won't even need to train for 2 weeks to fuck your face up. Gibbs there, maybe a couple of weeks. And Bryce Hall, mate, I don't even need fucking train. I'll take you on tomorrow. Simple. Do you know when you've just dug a hole? I've just dug the fucking biggest hole ever. I know. Yep, I'm fucked. I ho. Oh, right. Seeing as I dug the hole, we'll start with, what do you think of OnlyFans?
I can't remember what it was originally intended for, but I think
it was basically porn. Like,
No,
so
I mean,
porn
like,
stars
at
can
one
make their
point,
own
I
porn.
think it was more for like art as well.
It
But
might have
then-
been, but it's porn.
No, I mean like because there was a controversy over parts of it and stuff, and then as it went on, like there's been like, people that have gone into it. And, don't know. It's a really strange thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say TikTok now is just full of fucking OnlyFans. Bro, have you been on TikTok recently?
I've never been on TikTok.
Oh, bro, like, I put TikTok on, by the way, my TikTok smash it, they get like 300 views per day, and I'm like up to 113 followers in less than 6 months. And like, my content's just gaming. Honestly, every bird I click on, it clicks you to fucking Instagram, and then from Instagram it takes you straight to OnlyFans. I shit you fucking no. It's fucking disgusting, bro. like there was one the other day, like, and I tell you who's doing it. You know that Megan fucking, she's about 19. You must have heard of Megan something or other. She's been like the most can talk about TikToker. Like she's got a bastard OnlyFans, but she only gets her tits out and that's about her. It's she's got massive tits, like, but fucking no. It's fucked. OnlyFans is fucked. It really is. Like, right. Any other thoughts on OnlyFans before we fuck off on it?
No. Got no.
Ryan doesn't know OnlyFans because he's got a missus. I do. All I'm saying is I'm following a porn star on OnlyFans. It is what it is.
The idea of it's a bit dumb anyway.
No, but it was £6 for fucking watch a porn star on OnlyFans. Why wouldn't I? You must have heard of Fate Taxi.
I don't know if I've been this.
The fucking porn where they have sex in a taxi.
I think this episode's gonna be more you, mate, because I've got no interest in most of this.
Anyway, that's what it is. One of the girls who does that, her name's like fucking Alicia or some shit like that. Yeah, it was I'd smash it like. Right. Another question. Your Face or Mine? Have you ever watched it?
No, I don't think so.
Right. Would you go on it though? Right. I'll tell you what it's about.
I don't know what it is. Probably not.
No, I'll tell you what it's about, and then obviously we'll get asked you if you want. Right. Or Your Face or Mine is, you and your missus. Obviously you've been together and you're married.
Yeah.
You'd go on and you judge who's better looking. I'll see you and your missus.
Well, it's quite obvious how that's going to go. We're just
Oh,
gonna
your
say-
missus wins hands down, and if you don't say your missus, you're in the doghouse tonight. Do you know what I mean? If any guy goes, no, I'm better looking than my missus, you're going in the doghouse for the next 2 weeks. Anyway, and then you could...
Like I say, the true way that's going to go is if you both don't stay each other, then there's a problem.
Nah, most women would turn around and say they're better looking than the bloke, like.
Well, that's a bit weird.
Anyway, then it goes on to, are you better looking than, like, Brad Pitt? You know, like a celebrity. So it'll pull up your missus and put, like, Angelina Jolie, who's better looking. And it's down to the audience for vote who's better looking. And then it'll be like, your face will go against, like, Brad Pitt. You know what I mean? And then the next part of it is, they get a line of, like, 5 women or 5 guys, depending on which way they swing her. And your missus has to go up and say where you think you are in that lineup, or what, you know what I mean. And then you've got to match her. You'll be blindfolded, obviously, and earphones on. And then you go up and say where she gets blindfolded and headphones, so she can't, judge where said like, oh, you should be there. And then if she takes a blindfold off and you're in the right spot, then you get money for it. And then the last one is you've got exes, haven't you?
Yeah.
Right, and your missus got exes. The last one's a mindfuck, by the way. So what they'll do is they'll find your first girlfriend, Ryan, and then ask you who's better looking, your missus or your first fucking girlfriend.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't go on the show.
Mate, I'd be fucked. Do you know how many women could come on for me? I'd be fucked. Do you know what I mean? Oh, bro, I'd be fucked. I wouldn't be fucked, I'd be fucked. But yeah, it's a mindfuck, but it's funny. It's like if you watch couples squeal, you know what I mean? Like oh shit. Yeah, it's quite good. Right. So we've answered my face. So you wouldn't do it, right?
No, sounds dumb.
I'd do it. Oh, here's one for you. We've been friends for, 10 years now?
Yeah, about that.
Right. Would you trust me to give you a tattoo?
Don't know if I trust anyone to give me a tattoo apart from, like,
Really?
my dad.
No, well, obviously you must have watched Just Tattoo Us.
No, I've seen Tattoo Fixes, but I don't think I've seen Tattoo
Well,
Us.
Just Tattoo Us is, say we're friends, we've been friends for years. We'd both go on the tattoo show, but you'd pick my tattoo and I'd pick your tattoo.
Oh,
And we
right.
don't see it till they reveal it at the end of the show. So, like, you obviously get your tattoo, but you have fear goggles on. Like, these fucking painted glasses so you can't see through them. and you've got to sit there and get the tattoo done whatever I want on your body and whatever I want, and then at the end they reveal which tattoo you're gonna have.
Oh right, bloody hell.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd really trust anyone apart
No,
from
I wouldn't trust my fucking self, to be honest. It's like I said it to Chris, and Chris was like, "Mate, I know you. Fuck off. There's not a chance." He said you'd get prick or I shag something on me or something shit like that. It's like, I was like, "Yep, damn right I would." Q&A. Right, we've seen this on the Sidemen, and we hope that someday you guys will give us questions for answer, and we'll do it. Right. Starting with these one, do you prefer a bar or a nightclub?
bar. 'Cause, I just like to chill out more than like I've been to a few nightclubs when I was younger. Well, a bit younger than what I am now, and it's not really my thing. I don't think it would have been my thing when I was younger either. Really, I enjoyed it more dancing than anything else. But that's about it.
If you'd asked me, how old are you now? 27.
25.
25. If I was your age, it'd be a nightclub. My age is a bar. The reason is I wasn't married at 25, so I would be at a nightclub. But if I was married, it'd be a different scenario. But I do enjoy a good nightclub. But now I would say I like a pub more because I like a nice sit-down social drink rather than being like, woohoo, let's go fucking raving. Do you know what I mean? I'm too old. I just can't be asked. I'd rather have a social drink. Right. Next question. Is it okay for you to date a 50? Is it okay for a 50-year-old to date a 20-year-old? I'm gonna have to dig this all.
Depends on what you mean by okay.
Right, so if you've seen a 50-year-old making out with a 20-year-old, is it okay? I'm gonna say no.
Yes. I'd say yes and no, but
Well,
mostly no.
I'm gonna say no because my mum dated someone who was like my age at fucking 30. It was creepy as shit. Because there's only like, no, maybe not 30, maybe in the 40s. I was like 21, so we'd have, and like he was either a couple bit older than me or a little bit younger, so it was in my age bracket anyway. And my fucking mum slept with someone my age. I was like, bro, if you think I'm calling you fucking daddy, you've got no chance. Not a fucking sniff. Right, personal question: does body count matter?
No, and for a while I didn't even know what that was, so still no.
Did you? Fuck off! You didn't know what body count is. Basically, how many people you slept with.
No, I didn't really know what it was, and it sounded dumb when I found out what it was. I was like, wow, you have to be really vain to give a shit about that.
Right, I'll put it in a scenario. If a bird shags 1,000 people,
Right.
would you still get with that person?
Well, I don't know. It's a bit of a weird question to ask.
No, but that's what it means. Like, so say if a bird had shagged 1,000 people, would you still be okay with dating that person? That's what the question is, really.
Yeah.
Like, you know, what would like? Let's put it this way: I lie about my body count because I'm shit scared of a woman going, "I'm not dating you because you slept with too many people," and I'm fucking 31. Do you know what I mean? Because my body count's at least double figures, if not more. Do you know what I mean? It depends on preference, to be honest. The fuck
Yeah.
was... I don't know what the fuck that was. I thought it was a fucking beeping. Should a man pay for the first date?
No, I think it's entirely dependent on the situation. Like, it should be more of a joint decision. If a man wants to offer, or if a woman wants to offer, it really doesn't really matter. I don't know.
I'm going to say fuck off and pay, split it. You want equal right? I'm just going to put it out there. You want equal rights, and women now get paid more for showing this.
I think what it is. I think it's more peer pressure. Whether say if it is a man and a woman having a date, for example. Like, I think the man sometimes feels pressured in himself, not by anyone else, but by himself, that he should, even though there's no reason why he should feel that way.
I think it's just old-fashioned, isn't it? Really, like it's really old-fashioned. Like fucking. In the old days, the man was always expected to pay, but in the way in now, it's changed. Like women get paid near enough the same as us. Women can earn more money by doing like fucking OnlyFans or whatever. Like people are making millions of pounds on OnlyFans and buying fucking houses. You know what I mean? Because blokes are fucking idiots and paying for fucking getting the tits out. I do, but it's when it's cheap, because I'm a cheap bastard. Fucking, but like, I feel like in the modern society it's different. In the old days, I'd be totally agreement. I've always paid on the first date, and I think it's because it was drilled into me to pay on the first date. Do you know what I mean? But like, that's because it's me. I feel like it's down to every person, but yeah, women get paid as much now, so it's bollocks. But that's because men always got paid more, in the past. Well, where we can make as much money as a guy now. This is
depending on what their job is or how they make money, they probably make more money than some guys do.
Yeah, probably high, because of the amount of money they can make on fucking OnlyFans nowadays is unreal. Does penis size matter? I don't think we can really. Well, I beg to differ.
And if you really care about that, then you're also dumb.
No, mate, I was concerned. I feel like me and Ryan were both in different generations, even though there's like 6 years. Like, when we was kids, like, teenagers, penis size was a massive fucking thing. But, like, if the stories are true that 2 women's now told me the exact same thing, then I've got no problems. No, 3 women. I've got no problems in that area. If the rumours are true. But yeah, I don't think it matters. I think it's how you use it more than size. Do you know what I mean? Would you agree?
I already said that. I really don't think it really matters. It's down to the situation.
It's down to the fucking woman. Some women like to want it.
I was going to say, it's more like an insult than anything else, where it doesn't really matter.
No, like, I feel like it doesn't matter how big it is. If you can't use your fucking dingle dangle or you're not using it right, it's fucked either way. Would you class yourself as in the prime of your life?
How do you mean?
So, like, you know what they say, like, you hit your prime of your life and then that's your best years of your life. Would you say you were in that area? Or would you say you're still building up to it? Or would you say you passed it?
I think, in a way, it might be easy to put it in this sort of way that, do I feel happy as I am now? I'd say, arguably, yeah. Like, there's nothing...
I would say I'm not, but I feel like I'm still building up to my... most people, I might have even gone over my prime, but like, I feel like... I don't know, prime's a hard number. It's like a fucking... You know how they said 40 is the new 30? Do you know what I mean? And shit like that. It all depends on your definition of prime, really.
It's like... I know this is going to sound really cheesy, you're probably expecting me to probably say this anyway, but it is true. I can name quite a few moments where it made my life feel much better. Like, say, when I met you and Paddy, when I met Ed, when I met Ryan, Tom, when I met my missus. Like, those moments made me feel a lot better in myself, if that makes sense.
Yeah. The thing is, like, if you think, it was a mad coincidence that we all met. Obviously, you and Ed met at school. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, me, you, Paddy, and Ed meeting, that was like fucking... You couldn't have predicted that shit, you know what I mean? But, like, I feel like... it's all down to your personal preference on prime. Because, like, you could say your prime's 30, and then technically I'm over my prime, but, like, it depends on your definition of prime. Do you know what I mean?
I always judge it as how happy do you feel, and that's more...
Oh, mate, I'm fucked then. I've not been happy since I was fucking... 21? 22? Something like that. Maybe 24. Like, last time I was happy. Physically. And emotional, but shit happens. If a woman doesn't go down on you, is it a deal breaker in a relationship? Ryan can't answer this, because if he says yes, he's fucked, and if he says no, he's probably fucked as well.
Well, it won't. It's a stupid question, because it's not really one that I go asking anyone anyway. So no, it's a stupid question.
It is for me. It used to not be. It used to not be. I blame the woman who gave me the best blowjob I've ever had in my life. You ruined it. Because all days I want to give 2 shits, but now maybe a little bit. I'm just saying, fuck it, it might change it a little bit. Do you like pineapple on a pizza?
Yes, and so does my missus.
Oh, you weird bastards! Nah, get that shit off. It's fucking a fruit, bro. Why would you put a fruit on a pizza?
You're gonna get me into this, are you, David? All right.
Oh,
what is a tomato, David? What is a tomato, David?
A vegetable.
No, it's a fruit, David.
It's a fucking vegetable. For this argument, it's a fucking vegetable.
Wow, you can't pick and choose. People are all happy putting tomato on there just 'cause it's been drilled into them because it's traditional, but you put something different on there, they're like, no.
Nah, it's like garlic bread. Garlic bread used to not be traditional either. Oh well, it's all no, but the thing is, it's all preference, isn't it? It's like,
Oh yeah, I love good spice pizza, man.
I hate spice, so it's all no, but it just 'cause it gives me, I feel ill off it. It's like I tried to eat a pizza the other day, and when it got here, it was spicy as fuck, and I was like, bro, I'll eat it, but I don't generally like it. I like a nice meat. I like a nice prawn. See, I'm weird. I like prawn and anchovies with a bit of fucking meatballs with doner meat. So that's people would say that's a weird combination, you know, because you're mixing fish with meat.
Yeah.
It all depends on your preference. Should men be dominant in the bedroom?
It's up to but again. You already know these questions are not ones that I like to really talk about anyway. So
Do you whip your missus is the question.
I know what the question is, David. I'm not a dum-dum.
Right, it's like, I'm not answering this just in case my missus listens, because she will whoop my ass. I have no, to be honest, I feel like I don't want to be dominated, so I would say yes. Because if a woman tries to shove something at my ass, I'm not going to be impressed. Just gotta chuck it out there.
I feel like it's supposed to be something that's private for a start. So, openly in talking about it is more up to the individual person. So I would say it's more up to the people themselves. Like,
mate, I've wrote 6,000 words on it today. The thing is, like, I'm very open. Even like my mum knows my sex life. I've never been hiding about her. And today, 6,000 fucking words on, and I've not finished yet. So I beg to differ. I just generally don't care.
I gathered that over the few years.
He knows me too well. Is money better than fame?
Well, you could argue they both go hand in hand. If you're famous, you'll have money. Anyway.
Yeah, but but I'm saying, like they're saying, if you had fame in one hand and you had money in the other hand, which one would you pick?
Well, I'd arguably pick money because that's going to help me more. Whereas if I'm famous, I'll never hear the end of it where people will be like, "Oh, can I have an autograph? Oh, can I have this? I can have that." I'm like,
I'm just saying, if the podcast takes off, that could potentially become a fucking thing. I'm just saying, we might have to learn how to do signatures right. I've come up with an idea, by the way. If we do become famous, I am signing it from I'm gonna sign different fucking, because obviously I can sign David or GSA or wrestling. Or I could sign, the full thing, so it can last me about 40 years. Just changing it, and then obviously if I just type David and GSA, you know what I mean? I can make it go over 6 years, I'm just saying. Until I die. This is going to be an awkward one. I don't want to ask this question, but I'm going to have to. Is it okay to fuck a friend's girlfriend or / wife?
I'm not even going to answer that question because I am sick of these questions now.
It was on the Sidemen, bro. I was like, oh, we can answer
I don't care about the Sidemen's Q&A.
I missed the had OnlyFans doing this. I'm going to have to agree it's okay because obviously fucking I did it, but I didn't know. But it wasn't with Ryan or like the proper boys. It was a friend at school and I didn't know he'd slept with this bird. And then I slept with her and then figured out afterwards and then had to phone my mate and apologise for sleeping with his ex-bird. That I didn't know. So, depends on your definition. It's probably wrong. Right, Black Friday. Are you buying anything this for Black Friday? Go back to normal questions. Are you buying anything this Black Friday?
When does it fall on again?
26th of November.
Maybe, if I've got money. I could always use that as an opportunity to get Christmas presents a bit easier.
My mum's doing that. See, I'm a selfish prick. I'm buying a TV for myself because my TV's fucked. I'm buying the Nintendo Switch and I'm buying the new fucking Pokemon. I'm a twat, me. I'm buying for myself. I don't care.
I'm gonna let you down gently with this one, David. I don't think Pokemon's gonna be the Black Friday sale season that comes out.
No, I meant the Nintendo. No, I don't mean the Pokemon game. I mean the Nintendo. No, but the other Pokemon games might drop in price. You know, Pokemon Eevee got shorter. I mean the Nintendo Switch should drop in price, and so should TVs. I might get a 50-60 inch. For the same price as what I would pay normally now.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario is I just buy a Nintendo Switch after the Black Friday, but I might as well wait because my TV went in the front room the other week. I could talk about this now. That's why I'm using my TV in the bedroom all the time at the minute, because my TV blew the other day in the fucking front room, and I refuse to fucking buy a new TV till Black Friday happens in 3 weeks' time. So I've got no TV in the front room at the minute, but shit happens. Here's a question for you. Have you ever heard of puppy yoga?
No.
Right.
I don't know.
You know normal yoga?
Yeah.
It's normal yoga with puppies.
It's getting your dogs to do yoga.
Yeah, pretty much. No, puppies. They take puppies to yoga. It's not fucking normal dogs, it's yoga puppies.
Right.
Listen, I said it the other day, it's a mad crave. It's like, goat yoga.
No, I don't know goat yoga.
Have you not seen goat yoga? They like goats stand on your back while you fucking do yoga positions. I've just got a question. What happens if it's shit at the right time? Do you know what I mean? If it's shit at the right time, you're fucked.
Or you're in the shit, aren't you?
You have to make the shit joke. Yeah. I don't. I've never done yoga. It's never been something like. I've seen DDP's yoga, and I'm like, should I give it a go? Because I feel like I need to get more flexibility in my body. Because I've never been really flexible, ever. Do you know what I mean? Like if I was like, I was on about wrestling, and we've done wrestling. I was never flexible enough to do like long stretches and shit. The fucking roly poles and shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm good at taking a good bump though. I don't mind taking a big hit, like, but fucking I'm shit at fucking doing flips and stuff. It's just not me. I've never done it. But could be a way to get into it, doing yoga. That's all the questions we've got for this week, Ryan. It's only been 20 minutes. So you got any questions?
Like I say, have we got any questions for each other? What is your ideal first date?
Oh, that's a blinder, that. I can't answer that because my last couple of first dates have been shit.
Like, if you could pick something out that you would enjoy, or would you pick something out that you think the girl would enjoy?
Oh, I'm a wanker. I pick for myself. Because I usually do... No, but I usually do what the girl wants, so I'm going to say the other fucking way. I'd go to the cinemas, watch a Marvel film, go to Pizza Hut or a Chinese, go to Chinese, have an all-you-can-eat buffet, grab a few beers while I'm at the fucking thing, yeah, come back, drink some more beers, and get it in. Easy. What's your perfect date with your missus? See, you've got more reason. Like, the thing is, you're going to be more reasonable with yours. Mine's just going to be bollocks because I generally don't care.
Well, what we'd probably do is I think it depends on how busy we've been. So if we want something busy or just to chill out.
Even like, here's a question: you've been married now, what, 3-4 months?
Yeah.
Right. Would you say that it's more romantic when you plan something or when you do something spontaneous?
Again, I think it depends on the situation and what the thing is, but sometimes it's nice to plan it out together, so then, like, you've got something to look forward to, sort of thing, rather than, oh, we're at work today, oh, I'm at work today, that sort of thing.
I feel like the thing is, your anniversary, you're going to be doing something big for it.
Possibly, we're not sure yet. We might try and have a party or something, depending on what the situation is.
Do you know what the best thing to do is? I shit you not, like, take it from a person who's been engaged. I got engaged, and for our anniversary, you've had an anniversary with your engagement. What I did is, we didn't have much money, because obviously we were skint and we was trying to fucking save money and all that shit. And at the time, I had lost my job and she was working. So we had no fucking money. I went in the freezer, found a chicken, I found potatoes, a roast dinner, basically. I went up the road, because we got engaged on Valentine's Day, worst time I could have done it. Went up and got like this romantic love heart candle. Cut this nice roast dinner, and I messaged my missus. Well, you remember Helen. I messaged Helen saying, well, you can have a bottle of wine. So she grabbed the bottle of wine, brought it back, and because I'm a dickhead, I told her all the power had been switched off. I should have just said we've had we need electric or some shit. I didn't come up with that idea. I just told her there was a power cut in our area, but everybody else's fucking lights was on. So she comes in and switches the lights on. I went, will you turn the fucking light off? And she went, why? And then she comes to, she went, oh, you're so sweet. Still didn't get it in. Fuming. Fucking 2 hours of cooking for no apparent fucking reason.
Yeah, you should have said that. I'm trying to save on electric or something. Something like
Yeah,
so random that it'd be difficult not to believe.
yeah, I fucked it, but mate, I was rushing. Mate, I've been cooking for 2 hours. I wasn't generally asked. Do you know what I mean? I just thought, oh, I'll do something romantic. She fucking ruined it. Like, I didn't even get a kiss or a thank you. Well, I did get a thank you. I didn't get a kiss my ass though. We never did it again. Any other questions? 'Cause you come up with random questions quite well on the spot.
So if you were to go on a holiday,
Uh-huh.
what would be the first two things that you wouldn't want to do when you came back?
This podcast. No, I'm joking. She fucking. You set it up too well. I don't know. To be honest, like fucking. See, I don't go. I've not been on holiday since fucking. I was 8. No. Yeah, 18, 19 was the last time I went on holiday. I think. So it's been like. Mate, I don't class going wrestling with you guys as a holiday. You know when we went off for that day, I don't count that. So yeah, but I was about 19 last time I went on holiday, proper official holiday, and it was to Tenerife. So that was the last holiday I went on with my missus, my first missus, and her mum. By the way, there's an awkward situation that came up on that holiday. Me and my fiance, well, I got engaged while I was over there. Her cousin came with us, but she was coloured. But her fella was white, but had the same fucking build as me, like a rugby player build. You know where this is going, don't you? They was topless sunbathing, and she thought I was her fella and turned round and basically flashed her tits in my face as I came up the stairs. The awkwardest situation I've ever been in. Do you know what I mean? Like, because it was my fiance's fucking cousin. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck it. You know, you know what I mean? I was like, oh shit, awkward. Yeah, that was awkward. I'm trying to think. If I was going to go on holiday, and coming, it's going back to normality, innit? You want to just come home, be able to chill for an extra week. Do you know what I mean? Because like you get so like hype while you're over there that when you come back, reality hits you in the fucking face dead quick. Do you know what I mean? Because like when I went to Poland, like when we came back, like I got back and it like as I got through the door, it's back to normality and it's normal shit. Do you know what I mean? Oh no, I went to Blackpool. Blackpool was the last time I went on holiday, but it was a shit holiday. It was like 3 days and it was wank. It was really bad, like bro. It was fucking. I wrote about it in that fucking thing you've been writing today. I wrote about it. It was fucking horrendous, bro. We basically got to Blackpool, went to Mackey's, then went drinking, then went to this fucking karaoke bar, and I got up singing Kings of Leon, Sex is on Fire. As you do. I come off the stage, get necked on by some random woman. Why my girlfriend stood 10 yards away from her. Fucking hard work. Then we got to like this Irish bar, that's shite. Then we went to like this fucking nightclub thing. But like we'd been up all night, with my dog Ruby. We'd been up all night with the dog because the dog wasn't well. So like we hadn't had no sleep and we'd had like 2 hours, 3 hours sleep, all night. So we was tired by 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. It started hitting us because we'd been drinking. Plus we was fucking drained of energy, you know what I mean? It's not a good combination. So he's like, we want to go home. So we end up arguing with my stepdad because he's calling me a fucking child because I want to go to bed at 12 o'clock. 1 o'clock. I'm like, bro, it's fucking 12 o'clock in the morning. I've been out majority at night. What the fuck do you want from me?
Well,
so we end up we've been arguing. Then I had to go back. Then we went for have a bit of nookie because, when you've had a drink, you fancy a bit of... So we've got to go, but the guy sat downstairs, the guy who's B&B in Blackpool, and the bed squeaks like a motherfucker. So I was like, well, we're not getting it in. We both passed out, and then we went to for a walk, down the beach of Blackpool. You must have been Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Yeah.
Right, go for a walk down the beach, and then do you know there's an actual sex shop called Angels and Demons?
No.
We cut down and we seen this shop and it was maybe a sex shop. We went in, thought we bought this like sexy outfit, and it wasn't. It was just the fucking leggings. And then like obviously we come back, we go back, we do the business, come down the stairs, and that walk past the manager because the manager was literally under our bed and we was doing the disaster. awkward as fuck. You know what? I've never done the walk of shame. That was the only time I've ever done the walk of shame. Embarrassing. How was your holiday anyway? What did you not want to do when you came back? And you can't make the shit joke of do this podcast because I've already done it.
I didn't want to tidy up. I just wanted to sit down. And I'll be honest, I didn't really want to go back to work the next day.
Yeah. Ed would have kept it tidy though. The house wouldn't.
Oh, we all went out on holiday.
Oh, did you say Ed?
Yeah.
I thought it was a romantic getaway. Well, that was not very fucking romantic. I thought you'd both just gone together, get a romantic getaway because you got engaged and shit.
I don't know if we might go to York or Blackpool at some point, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I took it as. It was a romantic week away. Any other questions you can think of?
No, I think that's it really for this one.
There was something I was going to talk about, but I can't fucking remember. There was something that's happened today, and I was going to talk about it, and I could not remember what the fuck it was. You know when I'll write that shit down, but I forgot to fucking write it down.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there's something I was going to write down today, and I fucking forgot to write the fucker down. And it wasn't on our, it was on, was it on our channel? Someone tagged it. Oh, John Moxley. Have you heard John Moxley's gone into fucking...
Rehab.
Yeah, that's what it was. I knew there was something that's in there, and I was like, oh, we'll need to talk about that. It's a shame.
I think it's more for himself, really. I don't think it's, I think it's...
Yeah, Tony Khan's been tweeting all day saying he's, John Moxley's a really close friend and that they're working beside him.
Apparently, I'm guessing this might be due to something that happened on AEW, but apparently they're teasing who they might be replacing, because he was supposed to be in the tournament that they're having. Mm-hmm. Apparently CM Punk might be replacing him in the tournament. Or at least that's what he's teasing anyway.
You know who it's going to be? Oh. I don't know if this helps. Is Orange Cassidy in the fucking tournament?
I think he is.
Was John Moxley meant to be facing him?
Possibly.
Well, CM Punk posted a picture of an orange getting cut.
Oh, there we go then. That was probably the case.
I don't know if it tied in, you know what I mean, but he basically posted a picture of orange AEW, and then it's a face getting cut in half on an orange. So I don't know if that worked, but anyway. Yeah, that was all I wanted to mention was John Moxley, because I'd seen it, the other day. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, we don't need to talk about that. No, that's it. I got nothing. Yeah. Oh, did you see Doctor... Oh, here's one. Did you see Doctor Who? Obviously, we're recording this. Did you watch Doctor Who?
Yeah, it was alright. There was a few bits that I didn't quite understand that I didn't think really needed to all be in that one episode.
Is it a weekly gone back to a weekly show, or is it just that a one-off that?
They're doing like a story, so there's going to be 5 or 6 more or something, and there's going to be a few specials afterwards.
Yeah, because I think she finishes after this year, and there's a new Doctor taking over. I'm just saying, if you want to give me a phone, I'll play Doctor Who. You are the Daleks and I am the Doctor. My favourite quote. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it, Ryan. I don't think I've got anything else, because it's been about 20-30 minutes, roughly.
Yeah, that's it, really. It doesn't really matter if we make a few shorter episodes.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I got anything? Nah.
No.
Right, well, we'll sign out. We always get to this point where we're like, should we sign out? Should we not sign out? Anyway, I have been your host, David GSA Wrestling. This has been episode 13 of the podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in.
And I've been your host, Ryan Iconic Shadows. We do hope you enjoyed. And as we always say, have a good day, good week, and just overall, I hope we entertain you for this shorter episode.
Yep, and we'll see you all very, very soon.
Did you enjoy our little chat? If so, why not drop a like? And if you want to see more, why not hit the subscribe button?